Good morning. My safety message for the week of August 7th is on safety culture. Everyone's got to be responsible today. It's the only way it definitely works. So we want to talk about that and about safe behaviors, developing those safe behaviors. What are those safe behaviors? Comes from the BLR, and here we go. All of us take risk, shortcuts from time to time, on and off the job. Most of the time, nothing bad happens. So why is it important to work to eliminate those shortcuts or do things the same way every time? The answer has to do with habits. When you're working at full capacity, your full attention is on the risk. You have plenty of time to complete it. And you're not tired or distracted. You may be able to get away with operating a machine without a guard or PPE without hurting yourself. But how often is that situation the reality? Most of us have at least some distractions to contend with every single day. And there's always the potential of something unexpected that takes our attention away from the task. And when you combine the distraction with an unsafe practice, tragic accidents can happen. And they do all the time. So that's where habits come in. If you consistently wear your PPE, follow safe work practices, avoid shortcuts. Those behaviors will become routine, and you'll do them without thinking. When safety becomes automatic, distractions, fatigue, and other things that can interfere with your attention are less likely to lead to an accident. That's the reality of life. Think about wearing your seatbelt when you ride in a car. It's probably automatic. You get in the car, close the door, reach for your seatbelt. It becomes automatic without pausing or considering whether it's necessary or not. That's the real good culture. But what if you had to think about wearing your seatbelt every time? You might remember to put it on most of the time, but after you receive a phone call that a family member has been injured, your mind would be elsewhere. The chances are higher that you're going to forget your seatbelt as well. You might get lucky and arrive at your destination unharmed, but nobody plans to get into an accident, whether you're on the job or you're off the job. After being distracted means that you're likely to make other careless errors in addition to forgetting your seatbelt, which increases the risk of an accident even more. On the other hand, if you've made it a habit to wear your seatbelt, you'll do it every time, including when you're not thinking clearly. And even if you do get into an accident, you'll have the safeguard to reduce the risk of injury. The same idea applies at work. If you choose safe behaviors every time, make them into a ingrained habit, the protection they provide will be there when you need it most. So get into the habit of choosing safety, avoiding shortcuts every day. And as the tagline on Safety Connections states, life is all about choices. And those choices are up to you and me. Have a safe week, everyone. Thank you.